Hi everybody. I want to go over the week 5 assignments with you so that you have a better idea of how to do it, particularly how to do the Unit 2 article selection and comparing author perspectives document. So for this week, you last week found 2 articles from the SIRS database, and those articles should show 2 different perspectives on your debatable topic. For this week, you want to make sure you've read and annotated those articles so you're very familiar with them. Next, you want to go into Unit 2 learning materials and read these 2 documents, reading your sources and planning your informative research essay. Links are provided here to make it easier to access those documents. The big item this week is to complete the Unit 2 article selection and comparing author perspectives brainstorming planner. That's a mouthful. There's a link here, but you can also find it in the Unit 2 assignments. But let's just click on the link and look at what that looks like. So we're going to open up that document. And it's a worksheet, a planner, if you will, and you are going to fill in all of this information. Step 1 asks you to simply give the 2 articles, and these are the ones you got from SIRS, the SIRS database articles. Please give the full title of the article. You can provide the link that is in SIRS, although that usually doesn't work for me. So the title and the author are really, really important, as well as the year of publication. So title, link, author, year for the 2 articles. Step 2 is comparing the 2 articles using a grid. And there is a nice sample here to give you an idea of what you're trying to do. So in the grid, you'll have the first article, the second article. Again, those should correspond here to Article 1 and 2 that you listed in Step 1. Then you're going to come up with some questions. These could be your research questions that you formulated for your literature review in Unit 1. So I think those questions would probably be helpful here in Unit 2. So think about using those. In the sample, you have 3 questions. In your literature review, you constructed 3 research questions. So just use those. Those should work fine. Then what you're going to do is here identify which source is which. Again, title, author, date, link. And then for each question, look through that article to find relevant information to answer that question. You don't have to have extensive quotes. You can paraphrase. We want here, it's a brainstorming document, so list, explain, in some way indicate what information in that article pertained to that research question. And you would do that for both articles. Whether or not you quote or paraphrase, please include the paragraph number or numbers for where you found that information. And of course, it could be more than one piece of information here. So you would do that for each of your research questions. Look in each article for that particular area of the topic. Find the relevant facts and information. Be sure to list the paragraph numbers so you'll be able to find those in those pieces later. And do that for your third one as well. So here is the grid for you to fill out. Again, fill out the source information. Don't just leave this blank. Write down your 3 research questions. There's space for a 4th, but 3 is all that you need. And then in these boxes, which will expand as you type, you can list the relevant information. That's it for this document. When you are done with the document, then there is a link here for you to submit it. There's also the rubric that will tell you how you're graded if you want to look at that. This is due before our next week begins, so Sunday before midnight. And if you have any questions, please contact me. Thanks.